And we are off. We are off. What's up, folks? What up, what up, what up? It is time to do another live stream. So real brief, wanted to do a quick live stream. And let me refresh this thing. How's everybody doing? Shout out to everybody who's able to join in for a few minutes. We're just going to chat for a few minutes because I'm waiting to join another special stream that's going to go down later tonight. I will talk about that one in a second. How's everybody doing? What's going on? Again, we're just going to talk briefly because I'm going to be, heading over to another live chat, and I want you guys to come over there too. But for now, we are going to kick it here for a little bit. I'm going to have not a late dinner, but well, it's 6 p.m. here, Central Standard Time. So I normally would like to eat by now, but I had a lot going on. So I want to talk about a few things. Today is normally my Tuesday podcast day, and I might still do a podcast later. But I wanted to just throw up a quick live stream, say what's up to everybody. You already know. I love tech. Shout out to my Project 13. Let me see if I can pop this chat open here. And let's post this on social media, because that is what we do. This is the time or the era of social media. This is like social media everywhere. So first news that I want to talk about is something that you guys have been asking for. You were probably kind of wondering when it was going to happen. I can't tell you when it's going to happen, but I can tell you that, let me pop out this chat so I can get a bigger view. I don't have my glasses. Oh man, I don't have my glasses, so I'm going to be in trouble during this live stream. I'm going to have to make this chat like really big. But let me see here. Oh boy, I can't leave now. I got my my live stream going, and I don't have my glasses, so I apologize up front. I don't have my glasses, so I'm like zooming in on everything right now, making it really big. Whoa, man! Uh-oh, I gotta read a name that's in here. BG Tech Life. What? Wow. I see the regulars in here. What's going on, BG? But yeah, this is just a quick stream. Oh man, I'm feeling so special. Donovan is here, folks. I got 3 of them in here. Donovan, my Project 13, and BG Tech Life is in here. These guys are YouTubers. I'm just having fun. They're YouTubers though, so you guys know who they are. I'm pretty sure you guys all follow them. But I wanted to do a quick video and answer a few questions, and also talk about, now, when I say quick, this isn't gonna be a long live stream, because if you know, today is Tuesday, where I'm normally doing my live podcast on Tuesdays, and I'll probably still do the live podcast later for a little bit. But I'm gonna be watching, watching another stream that's coming up in like 2 hours. So I wanted to go ahead and show some love to you guys, and let you know I probably will still do my live podcast, because I want to continue our discussion about net neutrality, because if you guys know, unfortunately it got overturned, and I'm pretty upset about that, and you should be upset too. That bill was put in place, I believe, in 2013. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was 2013. Obama put that bill in place, and it's a mistake now to get that bill out of here. And I won't even talk about this, guys. They knew exactly what they were doing by trying to get rid of that. So now basically Verizon, AT&T, Comcast, and I think Charter, Night Tech was talking about, they're pretty much controlling, they're getting ready to control what's going on, folks. And if you don't wake up, you're going to miss out. BG Tech Life says it. Capitalism runs America. It's unfortunate that bill got overturned. And if you guys don't know about net neutrality, ironically enough, I had a conversation with several people, and to my surprise, a lot of people don't even know what net neutrality is. They don't know, but they're not stupid. Let's not call them stupid, because really what's happening is the people are just not aware. You ever meet that person that you're shopping with them and they're just swiping their card, and you're like, wait a minute, you don't want to check that price? Well, no, I mean, it's what they said it was. It was on sale for $1.98. You just paid $2.49. That type of person. It's not that the people are stupid. It's just that some people are just not aware. And none of us are aware of everything. I was showing some love to my Galaxy Note fans. Yeah, it's bad boy. Stay in rotation. But net neutrality is something that everyone should be concerned about, because what's going to happen is now you've got AT&T, Verizon, and Comcast, and Charter too, I believe. Like I said, Nighttech was telling me, you know, it's going to be some changes going around in the future here. It could be some serious problems happening. So some of you guys need to be aware of what's getting ready to happen to you. So it's a storm over here right now where I'm at. So I apologize if it says that the connection is bad. I apologize if the connection fades out a little bit. Again, my apologies up front. Over here on my side, it shows that the connection on the back side of YouTube is very weak. And but you still should be able to at least view this in 1080p at 60 frames per second. So a little bit of upgrade for you. You should be able to view this in at least 1080p or at least 720p at 60 frames per second. But you can view it at 1080p at 60 frames per second. So, you know, net neutrality is something that, like I was saying before, some people, they're not stupid. They're just not aware. And the reason that most of us are aware is because we're into technology. Yes, I'm reading the chat. Shout out to Brody. Net neutrality is something that we wanted to state. Why in the world? Hey, what's going on, Ken? I see Eric's in here. And everybody, all the regulars, I appreciate you guys stopping in. Net neutrality is something that you guys should have been on top of. And I'm pretty sure everybody in this stream was following it. It can't. Okay, so there's the first question I want to address is from ZLY916. Yes, they asked, can it be overturned? Yes, they can overturn it. But the fact is, some people's pockets are deep, and it's unfortunate that we now have to turn, because I don't think some people understand the severity of net neutrality. It is a big deal. And I can't give you a lesson on net neutrality on this live stream. I'm sorry. You're going to have to do your research. And if you're a tech person, you've already done your research. So I'm not talking to any one particular person. What I'm saying is, let's help get people aware. Let's help get people aware who don't know. So if you do know people, because it doesn't just affect techies. It doesn't just affect the internet. It affects cable, your cable bill. You know, it trickles down, because I think some people might think that it doesn't affect them, but it definitely trickles down, and it affects a lot of us. Now, how could it affect you? And I gave some examples of this on my podcast, and I probably will. And again, a special thanks to everybody that's able to stop in for a moment. I posted on Twitter that the tech couple will be live streaming, I think, for their first time at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will be over there. I just wanted to do a quick stream and talk about net neutrality and let you guys know that that's where I'm going to be later. So come on over and join me in the chat over there with the tech couple. I think they're going to take questions and do a whole bunch of stuff. And everybody bring $1. Everybody bring at least $1 to them, because they're Apple people, and we need to get them to start using Android. So I told them, I said, you know, we're gonna find a way to fund you a $40 Android phone or a $50 Android phone or something. We're gonna find a way to get you an Android phone, and I'm gonna do my part. So we're gonna be over there later on. But net neutrality is something that we are a voice. Like, I'm a voice because I'm putting myself out there publicly, and I'm considered a tech YouTuber or an influencer. And so I'm going to tell people, because I know just techies don't just watch my videos. There's regular consumers watching our videos. There's a lot of YouTubers in this stream right now. So if you're a YouTuber, I feel like it's your responsibility to use your voice and tell other people, even if you don't want to do a video about it, do a quick live stream or do a quick 5-minute video talking about net neutrality and why it's important. Because now what we've done, and yes, if you caught that plug, I just challenged all those YouTubers in my live stream. I need you guys to go ahead and do a video or something on social media letting the people know, because you are important. You're an important voice. I watch you, others watch us, so we got to do it together, and I can't do it all by myself. Net neutrality is an important topic that a lot of people need to know about. So yes, I just I didn't realize I did that, but I just challenged all those guys to talk about net neutrality on their channel, and I'll be there to support you guys on your channel like you're here supporting me. But net neutrality is something that the average consumers don't know about, and here's an example of how it can trickle down to the average consumer. So right now, there's a lot of people that probably do, let's just say you go to people.com all the time, right? Let's just say you go to people.com all the time, or you go to YouTube all the time, or you're just on some particular site all the time, right? And now that net neutrality, that bill was overturned, now what can happen, let's just say Verizon owns the pipelines that are supplying the feed for people.com, and they look into your private business, they look into your personal business, and they find out this person goes to people.com every Tuesday from 5 to 10 p.m. But they're we need to get more money out of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to get their attention. We're going to slow down the speeds in that area directly, because we know we're monitoring what they're doing. We're going to slow them down. We're going to slow them down. We're going to slow them down, and we're going to get their attention to the point to where they're going to have to call in. And when you call in, hey man, what's up with my? I go to you go ahead and you tell them, not knowing that they already know. I go to people.com every day. That's my private time to myself from 5 to 10 p.m. Well, sir, we realize that you're paying for a plan that's $49.99. Unfortunately, for that time frame, the price increased to $69.99. So in order to access that website, you're gonna have to pay an extra $20 a month. You're gonna say, what? That's one example of how it can trickle down to the average consumer. Here's another example. They can decide, all right, well, we got this type of culture living on this side of town, and we got this type of culture living on this side of town. Let's go into the census reports, because remember, if you don't know, and some of you guys probably don't know, I've worked in the corporate world, and I've worked on the backside of business, and I actually run my own business too. But the flip side of this is that they can look into all of our personal business with either just a couple digits of our birthday, our address, our phone number. It's called public record. You can actually look at someone's credit file on a public record. And this is something that a lot of people don't know, but they can definitely look into our personal lives and say, okay, here, we've got predominantly 92% of this culture living over here, and we've got 47% of this culture living over here. Let's go into those neighborhoods, and let's start just turning off their cable, or let's just start slowing down their internet speeds so much that they're gonna go, hey, what's going on, man? The satellite just went out, or the cable just went out, or it's saying that programming is not available. Oh yeah, that was a promotional plan that you were on, sir. Well, what are you talking about? I've been on that plan for 10 years. Yeah, we know. We decided to go ahead and make some changes. And you're gonna say, what you mean what change? You can't make those changes without me. Actually, we can, sir. You've been out of contract for a while, so you'll need to sign a new 5-year contract, and the new rate is no longer the $52 that you were paying before. That new rate is $108 a month. Well, what other services do I get? None. So you can either take that, sir, or we won't be able to provide you service. That's another way it affects the average consumer. Now think about the big corporations. So a big corporation could be, let's get into a whole nother realm, not dealing with tech. And I'm gonna give you a great example. Let's go to Burger King. Let's go to Burger King. Let's go to Red Lobster. Let's go to some of these restaurants, right? Okay. So let's just say AT&T is in control of the pipelines and the fees that's going to AT&T, just going to Red Lobster, Poke Joe's, I don't know, any restaurant, your favorite restaurant. That restaurant has a call center. That restaurant has all these things to help customers. That restaurant needs cable TV, and that restaurant needs internet access. Most places now run on internet access. So, okay, so the employees, they're there, and everybody's getting the bonuses. Most companies give a bonus every year, every 2 years, every 3 years. I don't know. So you got these corporations out here, and they're needing to survive. So let's take a multi-billion-dollar company. Let's just name, I don't know, Red Lobster. Red Lobster, give me a check too, or just give me a lobster. The lobster I get costs like $75, so hook a brother up with some coupons. But they decide, okay, well, Comcast owns those pipelines that go to those big $8 billion companies, right? How does that affect you if you're an employee of one of these places? Here's how it affects you. They decide, okay, these guys are paying us, they're paying us $8 million a year for our services. This is what we're going to do. We're going to limit their cable access, start making everything. We call it throttling. We're going to start throttling everything dealing with this company. We're going to get their attention. That company is going to go do, 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 do. Hey, what's going on? Our employees are complaining that the computers were dropping off during a sale. Our employees were complaining about yada, 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 whatever it is. Comcast decides, you know what? We know you're paying us $8 billion. But, you know, it's 2021 and we decided that we no longer can offer you those services at that price. Instead of paying us $8 million, we want $16 million. Well, this is a multi-billion-dollar company like Red Lobster, whoever. They're not going to just say, well, heck no, we're not going to pay that. They're going to say, okay, because we want to maintain our level of being an $8 billion company. So who do you think is going to take the L for the extra income, the extra money that they're going to send out? You, the employee. You probably won't get your bonus. You'll start cutting costs. They'll start cutting back. They'll start firing employees. This is how it works. Some people think net neutrality is only about the internet. Well, honestly, the internet is only, how big of a portion do you guys think? It's a small fraction, right? Like, because you forget you got cable TV, you've got satellite TV, you got all these, and they were actually talking about online how if you're a new company, like if you want to start a new company and you want to start a new internet business, you are not going to be able to do it. You're not going to be able to afford it because you probably won't be able to pay the fees. This is how net neutrality is bad for us. Like when they overturn that bill, we need things to stay in place. And someone asked earlier, can it be overturned? Yeah, I know you might not be into politics or whatever, or you might be, I don't know. But yes, you can overturn that, but it's going to take some serious work. And Congress can jump in and say, oh, I'm going to overturn this. So if you don't follow politics, Donald Trump is just there. He's a puppet like every other president. We all know that presidents aren't pulling strings. I don't want this to be a political stream, but it is what it is. When Obama was in place, okay, he said he wasn't going to do a whole bunch of stuff. But when they started tugging on that back end to him behind closed doors, what did you see him do? He signed a bunch of bills that he said he wasn't going to do. And Donald Trump is no different. Donald Trump as a person, I don't personally know him, but what he's given me, I don't like him I don't like what he's given me. So I have the power to change that and not support him at all and not talk about him at all and not do anything with him. And I'm not gonna like publicly bash this guy. I just think he's a clown. He's not even presidential material. We got people in the stream that's more presidential material than Donald Trump. That's how I feel about him. And net neutrality is something that's important to everybody. So if you are a voice like me, or you don't even have to be a YouTuber, man. If you have a voice, inform people about this. I signed the bill. I signed a couple bills. I won't go too far into detail, but I signed some things that were dealing with the bill to keep things in place and to also get other things done. You need to do the same, man. You need to do the same. We can have fun with this tech stuff. We can have all this, but what good is it? And what good is it if okay, I use about a terabyte a month of data through Time Warner Cable. I showed you on another podcast, I believe, or I talked about, I don't remember, I showed you guys recently, but I average about 750 to 900 gigs of data just on my internet alone. So I can tell you what's going to happen. If they increase my rates, because they've already done it. My bill used to be like $34. Now it's $68. And they have no reason into why, because I'm not in any kind of contract, nothing. So I could bounce at any time. What they're doing is they keep offering me to join a different thing that offers me slower speeds, and I keep saying no, so they keep increasing my bill every $2 and $4 here and there. I don't like that. But they know that I need that service because they're monitoring me like they're monitoring you, and they know exactly what they're doing. They've gotten us hooked on certain things, and like people are hooked on smartphones. We're hooked on these. But the plus side to that, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I'm hooked on this stuff for fun, but I also use it to my benefit. So if you are a content creator, you might be getting some return from spending all the money on this stuff. You get some kind of return. But if you're not a content creator, you're not getting any kind of return. You're getting exactly what they want you to be. Hooked. I'm changing the title of this because I didn't think I was going to talk about this, but I am talking about it. But they want to get you in a place where you need them. And that's all that's happened over the years. And first of all, the overturning of this bill wasn't something that happened just like that. They've been doing this to, some of you guys have probably already noticed your speed slowing down, your bill going up. You know what I'm saying? Like you're doing a whole bunch of different things and you're thinking, man, that was $12 last month. Why are they? Let me give you, no, okay, disclaimer. I like T-Mobile, but let's keep it real here. They're not excluded from sneaky things, just like AT&T. Remember when AT&T got caught up and they had to pay, what was it, $12 million or something like that to their customers? They were throttling, AT&T was throttling FaceTime and stuff like that, I believe it was, and they got caught in that lawsuit and they had to pay. Here's something that's funny about T-Mobile service. So if you have an iPhone or an Apple product, they offer you insurance. But what they don't tell you is there's, now this is specifically for Apple stuff. And I say they don't tell you because they didn't tell me, but seeing as to who I am, I don't just say yes to everything and I question everything. You need to start asking questions. It's your responsibility that you look out for yourself when it comes to certain things. So here's what T-Mobile does. They have two kinds of insurance for Apple people. They have one that's $15, and then they have another one that's $12, but they're the same thing. So I want you guys all to go. Now, T-Mobile might be mad at me. I don't care. They don't give me any money. I don't want any money, but I want you guys to be getting taken care of and not getting played. What's going on, Will? I see Forbes taking here. Some of you guys have come in since I've been speaking. I appreciate it. T-Mobile has two kinds of Apple insurance. They have one that's $15 that they put on your devices if you ask for insurance, if you have an Apple product, without even telling you about the one that's $12. So what you need to do is look at your bill. See if you're paying $15 for insurance with Apple Care, or see if you're paying $12. Now you may say, Jay, you cheap. That's only $3. No, I'm smart. I'm paying attention. Think about if they do this to the 40 million customers that they have. What if 20 million of them have an iPhone? What if 20 million of them have an iPhone? And all of them have the $15 insurance, not knowing that there's a $12 insurance that's the same thing. I questioned them on this. What did they do? They went into my account and put it on there anyway. I took it off. When I questioned them about it, they didn't like it. Well, they couldn't give me any reason as to why they had the 15 and the 12. Well, the 15 includes, what is that stuff called? The Lookout and the Premium. I don't even need insurance on my phones and products and stuff because I have homeowners insurance. Like most people, you can, if you don't know, you can claim a lot of things under your homeowners insurance if you were to have a problem, or you can use SquareTrade for smaller stuff like that. But it is your responsibility to do your own research. It is your responsibility to ask questions. Some people, like I started off this stream saying, they don't even know what net neutrality is. And some people will say, I don't even care. It doesn't affect me. Well, yes, it does. It's going to affect you. You have to be smart enough to look out for yourself. I'm going to look and see if I can find some questions in here. Let's see here. Let me find some questions. As much as T-Mobile is a pro-consumer, they're still running business and have shareholders to attend to. Oh, wait, you're absolutely right, Wade. They are a company. They do have shareholders. You know, they're pro-consumer, but you're right. But backdooring customers is completely wrong. Putting things on the customer's bill is completely wrong. That's why T-Mobile got caught up about that unlimited stuff. T-Mobile actually used to have unlimited service for real. But when people caught on, people started doing illegal tethering and they're using like 500 gigs off of T-Mobile's network, and they got pissed off about, they got upset about that. They didn't like that. So then what did they do? We're going to offer you this amount at high-speed internet. This amount at high-speed internet. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. And again, it's up to us to be responsible enough to look into what we're swiping our credit card for, what we're giving our money to. This net neutrality thing, we can fight it, but even everybody in this stream puts all their money together and tries to go do something positive for society. We don't even have a drop in the bucket compared to Comcast, Verizon, Charter, and AT&T. They have billions and billions and billions of dollars. And unfortunately, in this world that we live in now, is controlled by money. It's a lot of transactions that go on behind closed doors, and you have no knowledge that they're going on. You don't even know. And that doesn't mean you're stupid. That just means you're not aware, and that's the way society wants to keep us. Is they don't want us to be aware. They want us to stay stuck on stupid. If you're a certain age, you should probably remember people saying you stuck on stupid. And it's not that, you know, it's a direct attack. It's just that net neutrality is something that, again, the bill was passed in, I believe, in 2013, I believe. And it's so funny, this guy who the head of the FCC now, the young dude, he got called in that position in 2000, at the beginning of this year in January. And at the end of the year, look what he does. He takes away something and says, oh, we want to help the customers. That's why we're doing this. We want to look out for the customers. We're not trying to hurt them. Are you serious? Now, if you've been on this live stream since I've been here, I've given you a few examples. There are a ton of examples how we are all affected by net neutrality. And we can join together all we want to, but in reality, folks, we can't fight this battle like this. Like, you know, it's too much financially. We don't have the financial means to do it, but reality is we can still make people aware. Chad B says that the MVNOs are the way to go, and that is another option. That's another option. Shout out to Life of AG Vlogs. I see you out there, man. The stream is going kind of fast for me. Hey, Ray30. Will net neutrality, and this is from Vinny. I just happened to look over. I'm taking a few questions here before I get out of here. Vinny says, will net neutrality affect your cell phone 4G? Oh, of course. Anytime someone is in control of something, if you don't know, like I said before, Comcast, Verizon, AT&T, Charter, these are all huge companies that are in control of certain pipelines. What's going on, Roger Cook? I see you. It's so much bigger than just cell phones and internet. It's to the point where either you're going to accept what they're giving you, just like we accept these ridiculous prices on cell phones. We're either going to accept it or we're going to just stop something. So I can tell you what I'm going to do. If in fact they do raise my current bill in the next year or two, and the bills become, shout out to Rich Reed, I see you, man, and the bills become too big for me to, well, it's not that it'd be too big for me to pay, that I'm not going to accept it. I'm not going to accept slower speeds, because they're actually trying to do that to me right now. They're trying to drop me down to 100 megabytes and make me pay the same thing. Are they crazy? They're crazy. Why, who would accept that? So what they're doing is they're slowly increasing my bill up and up and up, thinking I'm going to call and say, all right, man, I'll just switch my plan. That's what they want me to do. And it's not going to happen. They're messing with the wrong one. Don't give in to what people tell you have to have. You don't have to do it. You have the power to turn off things. You have the power to change things. You may not think you have that power, but you totally do. It's not about what you're called, is what you answer to. So if somebody walks up to you and calls you a dodo brain, you just look at them and keep moving. You're not a dodo brain. You keep it moving. The same thing with these bills, man. You don't have to accept what they're paying. Look at Verizon's service and look at Verizon, what they're charging you. Look at AT&T and what they're charging you. Look at what they're charging you and look at how many people are paying for it. There are so many blind people being just led into believing that they're getting something that they're not. I'm not saying, no, let me, disclaimer, I'm not saying Verizon, I got a Verizon account, got a Sprint account, AT&T, and T-Mobile. Listen, I'm not calling any one person blind or stupid or naive. I'm saying their marketing and stuff, all the things they're doing are so good. They've wholeheartedly convinced people that it's the right way to go and that you're safe here. You're safe. Oh, here's another example. This is easy to use, folks. This is easy. A baby can use this. A baby can use this. A baby can use this. iOS is no more easy than Android. That's just an example. But that's the great marketing. Make you feel safe. With this net neutrality, it's already happening in the background. We just can't see it yet. There's a lot of backdoor things that are going on, but we need Congress to step in. And when those things come up in your emails or you see people walking around trying to support them, listen, I don't know how old you are, but I'm at an age where I stop and read and say, let me make sure this is something that can benefit me or it can't benefit me. You start doing the same. It doesn't matter how old you are. If you're over the age and you're able to vote, you better start getting aware of the politics and getting aware of things that are around you that's affecting you. You know, I'm not gonna sound, it's gonna sound a little mean for a second, but young people y'all don't listen. Y'all just roam about, do what you want, say what you want. You think you're gonna live forever, and you're not. You got to make choices that's gonna affect you, and you have to make the right choice. That's what it is. You can't use age for forever. You can't think you're gonna live. If you're blessed enough to live long enough, during that time frame, you're gonna make dumb choices, obviously. But when you get older, you need to start thinking clearly. But if you're old enough to vote, you better start voting, because a lot of you guys, I'm not even going to go there. Some of you guys don't even know what the voting system originated and what it's about. So I'm not going to give you a lesson on that in this stream, because it would totally take my channel off to something else. Not going to do that. But net neutrality is important. So I'm going to go have my late dinner. Listen, guys, I appreciate you guys joining in. Net neutrality is important. Every YouTuber that's in this stream, I hate to put you on blast, but I see a lot of YouTubers in this stream, man. You owe it to your subscribers to tell them about net neutrality and how it's affecting them and how it can affect them, how it can affect their families, about the bill getting overturned. If you haven't already done so, put a 2-minute video out, man. Put a 1.5-minute video out. Put 3 minutes. Do a live stream. Talk about it with your subscribers, because people need to know. The worst part about it would be if you don't say anything, and then people come and be like, hey, what did you know about this? You're like, oh yeah, you know, I thought you knew about it. So all the YouTubers in my stream, do your thing, man. Put up a 2-minute video. Do a quick live stream. Tell your people about net neutrality. Put it on social media. Do something. I'm gonna support you. I'm there already supporting you with the cause, period. Take care of your people, man. Take care of, we have to kind of stay in this little circle where we take care of each other, because listen, the fact is, I could put out all these videos on cell phones, all this stuff. This isn't my life. It's bigger than that. I'm more about caring, keeping society correct, helping people. That is who I really am. This stuff is fun, but I care more about things that are more important. People getting murdered, raped, killed, kidnapped. All these things are way more important than the new processor and the cell phone. Sometimes you got to get away from that stuff. You guys got to keep it real and say what's important. And there's wildfire still going on. A whole bunch of things are happening in the world. But the way net neutrality affects us, listen, YouTubers in my stream, I'm gonna be looking for y'all videos, man, on 1 minute, 2 minutes, something. You don't have to do it. I'm just messing with you, but if you want to do it, it'll be nice, because I'm all for getting the word out there, because when things happen, and they're already happening, you need to do your part. Whether you got 200 subscribers or 2,000, someone's watching you. Because I think you know by now, it's not how many people are standing there watching you. It's about that 1 or 2 people that got affected by what you said. And that's that. You don't need to worry about how many people you pulled in. It's about those 1 or 2 people who were listening. That's all it's about. I don't care about having 60, 70,000 subs, 1 million subs. If just 2 of those people are listening, that is important enough to me. And so all you YouTubers, one more time, do something about it, because it's affecting you too, like it's affecting me. And on a real note, we all get paid for doing videos for YouTube. It's gonna affect us if they start pushing Google's buttons and Google say, I'm not paying, then there goes your commission that you make off of YouTube videos, a little bit that we do get, and there goes a whole ads go away, and you basically start working for free. And then we'll see who the real YouTubers are who are gonna keep those products coming to you. What about that? What about that? So I'm getting ready to eat real quick, because there's a live stream that's going to kick off at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be over there. I won't don't come here. I will be over there at the Tech Couples channel. If you don't know who the Tech Couple is, they're going to be kicking off, I think, their first ever live stream. I think it's their first. I don't know for sure, but they're going to be kicking it off at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm gonna be over there kicking in those comments. Everybody bring $1 because we're gonna make it rain for them for the, it's their first time. They finally, I think they passed where they can get super chat. I think so. But hey, I'm going over there to the Tech Couples channel. So 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, Eastern Standard Time. My bad. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's where I'll be hanging out at. So I'll see you guys over there. I'm gonna kick out of here. So I appreciate everybody. The link to the stream. Okay. The link to the stream is on. It's on my Twitter. It's on their Twitter. Let me see if I can grab it real quick, because they sent it to me and they also put it on social media. So I will put it in here real quick. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be fun. I think you guys, because the Tech Couple is real cool, man. Here we go right here. So hit this link, hit the bell. Hit the bell, get your reminder set up to go kick it with them. I think it's going to be fun. Come hang out. That's where I'm going to be at over there at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which I think is 7 p.m. my time. So I got a little bit of time to eat. I got 15 minutes. Actually, their stream is getting ready to kick off in like 20 minutes. So head over there to their stream. I will be over there hanging out. Everybody bring $1 because we're going to surprise them. Well, it's not a surprise anymore because they might be watching this, but I'm going to make it rain over there for them. They're Apple people, so we got to start trying to get them to learn about Android. So I will see you guys over there, man. I'm about to get out of here. I got to eat real fast so I can go over there and hang out in their live stream with them because I'm going to support them. I like what they're doing. Again, it's the Tech Couple. I put the live stream in the link in this live chat room. So if you're watching this on the replay crew, shout out to the replay crew. Just head over. By the time you watch this is over. You done missed it already. So replay crew, you missed it. Just go over to the Tech Couples channel anyway, and you can see the replay for them. Become a part of their replay crew. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to eat a quick bite real quick before I head over there. And I'll see y'all in the live stream comments over there on the Tech Couple. And just for reference, they didn't tell me to say this. I'm not like promoting them. I just like them. And I'm all about uplifting. And I'm all about helping the next person that's coming along. They only have like, I think, 1,500 subscribers, which is a lot because they just started out. So, but they didn't ask me to do anything. If you're wondering, there's no promotions, there's no kickbacks. It's just me keeping it 100 and letting you guys know I like these people. So maybe you might be interested in them too. So I'm out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.